Hello, YouTube. We've got another game, another VoD review for Challengers League, as it is week 3, day 2 now, and we've got AOE against Fear X Starforge. So, if you guys are tuning in on YouTube, thanks so much for the support. If you guys want to support me further, you can follow me on Twitch and Twitter at CubbyXX. If not, likes, comments, subscribes always go a long way, and let's dive into the VoDs. All right, what do we got here? Game 1. Some early Rumble. A big focus on the Cupid champ pool. Oh boy. Taking away the bird too? I don't think bird's super good here. It's playable in the Corki, but no Trist. We pick Rumble instead of Corki, so Rumble Corki trade and we get the Zyra. Deny Leona from the Zyra. Take Zarya, which is okay in a Zyra, because you can kill plants fast. But then we get TF and a Rumble, so now it's a lot about top. Panth is going to be used to try and kill top. I don't love the Panth here. You get really controlled by this, and Kai'Sa has Wiz to play defense against you. We finally have an Ori and a Corki matchup, which I've kind of been looking for, but AOE has to, I think, play this one out early, or else they're going to get outscaled. We'll see. Damn, I know. We got some freakiness going on. Oh, wait. I get to go over runes now. Hooray. Attack speed, okay. Man, I really don't like double bone plating here. And unflinching Breezy? I guess there is some CC in the front line. Okay, that's fine. It's kind of forgivable this game. Man, I really think you can go like conditioning in some of these lanes though. Like how much poke you're gonna eat from a Kai'Sa's Leona that matters. Nice. I think you can go Jack of all trades on Kai'Sa too. By the way, it ain't bad. You get a lot of different stats as Kai'Sa throughout a game depending on what build you go. All right, level 1. We have... Is the spore dropped outside the brush, XU? Who is telling me it's outside the brush? I'm never going to see it. Oh, in the brush. No! Outside the brush, XU! That does not defend your path. All right, bot to top clears. So around TF Rumble. Zyra will win. We didn't contest Zyra level 1 because our level 1's kind of ass for AoE. And we have Barrack playing today. I don't know, you know if Barrack's going to be permanent or not? And 3-minute clear from Zyra. Hooray. So I woke up that day? Yeah, it sounds about right. Oh my god, man. That hurts. Maybe could have weaved in a bonus auto here if we're instinct. That said, this is hilarious. Actually, you can get double crab and do Gromp and wolves if he wants to, by the way. Oh, I guess he started blue. Yeah, okay. He's gonna reset.
Could be great, but like you said,
the Varginator? Jesus Christ. Well, thanks for the follow. All right, 3-man top. Maybe I was able to sneak out mid. I like the 3-man top play. Like, as long as we deploy into the TF lane and Rumble, like, you just go even with the Rumble, you just fucking own side lane later. So that's kind of the strat here for Fear is if they own it, like they're just gonna own the side lane, and that's fine. They also own the grubs. Your debt, Jesus Christ. I bet you the 480 is not an option anymore. Of course it's not. NXI base for this and Breezy's here, which is a little bit of desync here from AoE, so it's just a free 3 grubs. And the Zyra is running the jungle. Pantheon to get anything done early, which is tough. And you have Panth and Ori combo and like Leo and Ori combo, but love these VoDs, man. I mean, top lane being even like this is going to make it hard for the rest of the game. NXI just gets to free invade too after he's done with his clear. Or XU gets to free invade NXI. Instinct. Oh, this is the most winning angle I can see for... Oh my god, XU's here. Never mind. Yeah, it's... Oh my god. I mean, is this VoD even worth watching? Like, we played Panth Jungle. We did nothing early. We got out-ramped. We're going to get outscaled in the side lanes, at least. Oh, nice, Barrack! King Barrack! From downtown. Okay, hold on. How did this swap develop? I mean, the swap's pretty free. We got bought in. We lose top way, but it be what it do. Ori into the TF is not bad for the Ori. Especially with item break points. So that's okay, but... We have no Rumble ult. Oh, can Rumble be dove here? Oh no, we're just gonna fuck diving the Rumble. No, we just chill. We can't really pull up. Wow, we're actually gonna play away for these? Oh my god. Alright, so next 3 grubs are... I mean, it's pretty heavily invested into by AOE. Like, they're gonna lose shit for it. Oh, we're gonna play. Oh my god. That was a very aggro TP from Philip. Philip wanted to be in there, man. I don't know where Philip can TP. He's got a TP away from the Panth. You can't see the control ward in there, so... I get wanting to go into the brush. It is a bit, but they at least deny 2 of the grubs. Power went out. What I miss? Oh, not too much. Oh, they canceled Corky TP. All right, well played, Cupid. Subbed and then your power went out? Oh my god, I didn't realize you missed all that. That's all right. I'll throw them up on YouTube, and we got Twitch VODs too. That's funny. They actually changed their name because it was too close to Rosethorn. I'm going to be honest. Man, what even is this fight? I think the Philip TP is like a little bit deep. I don't love the take. I think they can do it. I think I'll chalk it up to Philip had a good idea. I think it's a decent idea. I just don't think that the execution went as well as it could have went. The control word did had some value. I don't think that Philip needs support there, but he wanted to be in a fog, so that is what it is. I don't have many thoughts on that one, honestly. I think this game is just Omega cooked because you got Pantheon on the Zyra, and side lanes are going to own here for Fear. I mean, you can play Panth Rumble side lane decently well. Like, Barrack's in okay shape, so it could be worse. But it's going to be playing out 3 lanes now if we're here Starforge. At least it should be. I hate it here, man. Chill. We're chilling. Alright, got Breezy Flash. Nice. Hold on. How'd this collapse shape up? NXI is farming down now. And there are no flashes down for NXI to punish. That hurts. I think that's another big thing. Like, if we can get a flash down inside, like, again, you can play Panth Rumble. You can play into stuff like TF with Panth Rumble. Like, they're looking here. I think Philip's doing a decent job of actually, like, staying safe. Yeah, Philip played... I mean, Philip did his best here, honestly. If he sidesteps the E, he's fucking insane. Oh, God. Oh, God. GG. I mean, this is really deep. They don't have to take the kill. I mean, they are playing... This is a Panth game. Also, I want to see Panth ult start. I think once Breezy started and you see him leaving, that's fine. But NXI is waiting. I think that once we see a Philip move, it needs to be Panth ult, and then we follow up with Rumble ults after, and we try not to burn too much. I think that too much was burned early, so I think Barrack can show some discipline there. Why, if we have Panth with flash up, why would we send anything except for Panth ult and then Panth flash first? So I think a little bit more patience from AOE that would have been able to layer shit a little bit better, and maybe could have saved a couple tools. And might not have been in such a disastrous spot afterwards. I will say XU Zyra so far, I think it's an easier game to execute the Zyra, but I mean the guy cleared in 258 and is kind of running them. Gibbles 96, thanks for the follow. That was a little bit too easy for Winsome XU. Like, how do we, oh my god. I mean, AOE have nothing to play for here. I think if anything, if you're AOE, like, maybe you can play this one out through bot and try and, but no, you're fucked. And you're just down horrendous.
Cut everywhere.
Why the Pantheon pick? I mean, you can play side lane in the Corki NTF as Panth, I will say. Like it does kind of fix the side lane problems, but you've run into a lot of other problems in this game. I think Panth is like not in the worst spot I've ever seen Panth in right now, but it's not good. I like it better top than jungle for sure. I actually think top lane Panth has some value. Shadow Flame Rumble. Sibo. Yeah, I think your 2-item on Pant's like really good actually. Alright, nice. I mean, this is your play. Instinct shouldn't be on this wave. Like, no one's showing top. I think that bot just got pushed in by Rumble. You were hovering the right side of the map, but Zyra's got nothing to do. You can wait to like clear the wave with Zyra under turret if you really want, and ABO can get out by the time that like ABO's play is done top. So I think playing for this wave is a bit of an oopsie on the timer. I don't think this is like too much of a hindsight, Harry. Like you just see people bot. You see 2 bot. You know that your support's top side. You see support mid. I think that you can drop this wave. Yeah, it's not too much of a hindsight, Harry. Nice. I do appreciate XU Zyra so far. I haven't commented a lot on Zyra play. I think this champ is like kind of. I somewhat despise this champion. What I like about it is that he's being pretty conservative about his flash use. He's clearing fine. And I think that he's waiting for others to start and then he combos, which I think is really big for Zyra. I think that Zyra needs to be secondary engage. And he's got tools to help with Zyra be secondary engage here. But like this champ's value when you're the secondary engage goes up so much. Especially as like you don't want to play it like support Zyra, where it's like, all right, let's just blow our fucking load and then see what happens, right? Like if you get spell rotations off on Zyra as jungle, you actually do like way too much damage. It's like not okay. Zeri's in a good spot this game. That's the one big positive here for AOE. How do they play this for AOE? Is NXI sitting at a control ward, like waiting the ult? Oh no. Yeah, we can't do this. No one's in position to contest this brush. We see people going in and out of the brush. XU's done a nice job of staying hidden here. He played on a control ward from bot side. That's well played from XU. Nice engage. Yep. Let's get a rumble ult. Alright. Is that Baron 2? I don't want to talk about this one. I mean, we have a lot of ways to check this brush without using a Leona face. Okay, that kind of breaks Camel's back. Alright, respect to Breezy. If we don't, if sending it once doesn't work, we send it again. You can flash on XU too, it's not that bad. Oh no, we wanted the member that has both sums. We have a flash with Zyra. We have to go on the Zyra. No one have Trinket for that River Brush? Let's go check. Good question. We have Rumble. And we have Zeri. Zeri used there. Or Rumble used there. One of the other. Yeah, I didn't see it from Zeri. Oh, that was actually Rumble using it there. Zeri still has it up. Yeah, so Zeri had Trinket up on death. So yeah, we could have Trinketed too. Good call. Thank you, chat. Yeah, I think if we're gonna go for something like this, it's got to be on the XU. And I think that Fear Starforge like kiting up here was smart because they're just thinking with a team preemptively. But yeah, I think it's. I mean, again, I think the Panthalt needs to be preemptive. So like, we need the Panthalt now, so that we're landing by the time Leona lands.
Or by the time they is seen, we're like kind of landing.
And if we Panthalted like at this angle, it push him down. So then maybe XU is like more vulnerable, you know? Really tired of seeing dive in the Zyra. I'm tired of seeing Zyra in the first place, but I'm tired of seeing dive in the Zyra. Alright, GG's. Game 2. This game wasn't too pretty. Barrack Aatrox. Alright. I think Aatrox is a pretty decent pick here. Like, you are a decent lane of the Gragas. You deal well with Ornn later on. Just makes your mid-game spike look really big. So AoE needs to hit the mid-game spike hard. Also, you have the answer to use Yone in the side against Aatrox. The issue with this game, and why AoE wins this game for me, is they got Nautalia. I still think that Nautalia is like a really dominant combo. I'm okay taking the Senna, Ornn, and Viego. I think this is a good core. I think that the answers in the Talia and the Udyr were a little bit poor. Like, Gragas cannot move Udyr. And it ends up being Udyr jungle. But, I guess Udyr is a little bit of a fluxy. Oh, that's a little bit cute from AoE. I like that. I just don't think that we found the right answers into Talia. Like, for me, this game, and this is we have minimal, like, kind of low magic damage a little bit. What would I pick here? Can't pick Gwen. You can't pick Rumble. Lilia might have been better jungle. Nah. I don't know, because, like, you're picking a Udyr is probably Rumble. And then TF, which are both gone. So I think looking, like, if I'm going to hindsight this, maybe taking away Udyr is a decent call here. I'm going to hindsight Harry this. You can maybe take away Udyr and change up your secondary bands. Because I think the Udyr flex is actually kind of puzzling. Like, you already have a comp that is not great at killing Udyr. And I know it's Udyr jungle, so it's less econ, but like then we take Viego, Yone into Talia, which is like really rough. And they have good setup with MF Naught. So we're kind of showing that we have to side lane as Fear Starforge. We have fill up for Bombas and setups. And our goal is to like set this up. So it's Ornn ult into Bomba or Ornn ult into Yone ult into Bomba. Which is doable for Viego reset. But I think Udyr is good at holding the line for this. Aatrox has some ways to play defense against it. I think Narban was okay. Maybe that baits out a Renekton ban. I think Azir ban is also really good here. Like, my thought when I see this is like, let's Ahri. So if we Ahri, we can always like really pressure this, and then we'll try and find other shit to kill Udyr. But at least then we can like help Viego get resets. I know Ahri's not super popular in the meta right now, but I think it does work into that. I don't know. All right. Oh, shit. Never mind. Ability haste. And no green tree. Okay. You kind of do need... Like, bone pointing is not bad in this matchup, I will say. We're yet again going for unflinching, though, Breezy. No. Overgrowth. Damn, you guys grinding? Sheesh. I'm doing all these tonight. Me no lovey.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cubby.
Eurus Boys, thanks for the follow. Alright, whatever. Nothing's too outlandish here. Myself. Alright, so mirrored clears. God damn it, man. Alright, full clear jungle, huge. I guess we just sack Rubs because we're down top lane matchup. And like if not MF's there, it's really bad. Oh, Winsome TP'd bot. What if we don't have Winsome TP bot? What if we base Grog and send Senna Ornn top? Udyr is stronger. Talia is stronger. Ornn Senna, though, would be there instead of MF. Like, Senna has a lot of value around there. I think that the grubs are, like, valuable for the Yone in this game. And also, like, obviously your jungler, right? So. And Senna Soul's rather nice. Trying to see if there's an angle. Once win some TPs, it's dead. That's fine. Oh, nice. Okay, good from Barrack here. Good dash. Oh, also, if anyone from NACL is in the chat, what happened to Maokai this week? I still think this Maokai champion's, like, you know, Pretty not okay. Okay, flash for flash is worth. Where's my Maokai? I swear when games like get higher pressure / slow down, we're just gonna see Maokai again. Ooh, XT's going for Triforce first instead of the Kraken. It's also a little bit behind NXI, who has just been cruising through the jungle. I've not been talking much because I'm just watching this guy shred camps. And it's chill. We did not connect. Unfortunately for Barrick, they got top first because of the skirmish, so... They have 4 mid. They're first to top. MF gets mid wave, which is fine. So overall, like, okay answer / rotation from AOE, and they get their 4th grub, which is fine. I don't like this Winsome TP. I think he should play out through bot. I really didn't like that Winsome TP. Whoa. Oh, the Yone ult missed on Wixie? It's kind of a big deal, actually. Yeah, I don't think that we're fighting under good conditions here as Fear, which is why I'm kind of... Yeah, I think we kind of played into their hand there a little bit. I mean, I think they're like with or without the TP. Okay, hold on. We're already retreating. There's no Ornn ult. I think the play is like for 1 grub. If not, we just get Ornn some... Get Ornn a free wave or 2. I don't know. Like, he at least gets 1 more free wave. And your map's okay after that.
I think you still end up at 5 grubs to 1.
Because we burned our shit on the mid play. Like, when the mid play doesn't connect for Fear Starforce, there was a lot of, like, ability to fight and tempo for that grubs. Or those grubs, right? And I don't know if their comp spikes now. Like, for me, this is where AoE's comp is stronger. Regardless of where the Udyr was at. Because the Udyr, like, was ahead. I was saying that, like, grubs are valuable. I think that the bigger thing for me with that is, like, Fear didn't play for first grubs, so they're kind of forced to make a play there. And once they go for the mid play, like, the only play they had was to kill Barrick, and that, again, set them up to not be in the best shape to take grubs, given how the timing everything worked out. This is nice from Philip. Well played, Philip. Also, keep in mind, if Winston doesn't TP here, then Winston can actually TP and catch top here. I don't think it creates a play for Rift Herald, but, like, you can at least play all your waves. All right, so we're in the 3-lane setup, but we get to, if we're AoE now, we get to choose our side lanes. So I mean, Talia and the Yone is going to be what they prefer here. You don't want Aatrox in the Yone. That's very bad for Aatrox. We actually get help here. Nice. We'll put ABO. That was nice. The Q3 that caught NXI was quite good. He's dead. The homeless swag. Hi, Cubby. Just wanted to say, love your work on Hot League. Glad to finally catch your stream. Hey, appreciate you tuning in and the kind words. Yeah, it's been fun. It's really doing the 2 podcasts has been the biggest change for me this split or this year, and I've really enjoyed it. Everyone's been like really welcoming and really nice. So, all right. I mean, this whole play happened because of this. So, I think ABO just has to ult earlier. He tried to Q3, Breezy guessed it. And that's what creates the side lane play next, you know? So, I don't know. I think going back to this play, like... I think that the Winsome TP to Grubs actually really fucked with Fear's tempo. Because, like, for me, Winsome's down TP now. And the Philip TP just came in bot, so they got the double kill, right? Like, you can play this out, base ABO, go bot. I think that Fear's line assignments here were poor. Like, for me, like, when the enemy team takes Herald here, the last thing that I want to do now is have the Yone be mid. I think that the Senna Ornn has to be mid. So I think that, like, your goal here should be, once this wave gets in, from the Senna Ornn to get ABO back, but we play a bonus wave here as Fear. I think that Fear Starforge needed the reset on this wave. Yeah, they reset a wave late and ABO dies. They need the reset here with ABO. They got this wave in. If they reset here, ABO goes bot, Senna Ornn goes mid, and this whole sequence doesn't happen. We don't need to win some TP for this, but I took a second look and it's like now, like ABO returns mid, he gets 3-man, and that's an insta Herald, and then Cupid just gets bot on his own, and then ABO goes bot, and NXI's here, and ABO doesn't have flash in the last play, so he's and like mid prio is all AOE because well they had a 5v4 and they dropped Herald and Senna Ornn has to catch the waves, so. Yeah, I think that Fear... and also we had XU finish his clear up topside, where Barrett got out, so and they spotted XU. So that's quite good too. But this ended up being a really awkward sequence, and I really think it's from Winsome and Instinct staying this extra wave. If you base here with the Yone and the Senna Ornn, it gets so much... Your map gets so much better. You have Senna Ornn to actually like, defend the Herald push. You get ABO in the wave that he wants to go to. He's actually matching Cupid TP and Fog, which you don't know, but it's educated guess. Yeah. You pick an A, we had this rotation right. Fear did not. Alright. This also got a little bit weird. I guess they finished the play bot. Because ABO's dead. And we're going to have Barrick get mid. He goes back up top. Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous for him. The fuck is happening whenever I tune in? Why is Winsome here with no flash? Oh, I guess he had barrier. Like, how the fuck did this happen? We just don't need to make that play at all. And then ABO TP's in and dies. Yeah, I mean, Fear Starforge kind of... I don't want to say they, like, fell apart. It wasn't that bad, but they didn't play a sync game. I think they made some macro mistakes. I'm not used to seeing from them yet this early season. I do think that like the Viego-Yone duo is not great. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this, I will say. It's not like I'm like, wow, how is no everyone in the league not playing this shit, right? I mean, again, I will actually legitimately I will be pro Maokai this game again. We would have been picking Maokai into what? Non-MF? I'm down for Maokai, guys.
I don't know where Maokai went. It gives you so much control over the game.
And we can really interact with MF not. It's really easy. Which is already showing. The fuck? Yeah, I also don't like... I feel like XU is consistently clearing into Philip's side, and I want XU to clear into ABO's side, because you got to play up on the Yone. So TP comes in, and we're all going to rotate to help. TP to match. NXI just actually finds instinct and one-taps him. They have a lot of vision in the area, so this is a good play from NXI. I like this play. This is nice. Like, he gets spotted here? Oh my god. Okay. I mean, once he gets spotted, you got to know he's south if you're Fear, no? Wow. Fear kind of got lost a little bit in this game. Damn. I mean, this was big. Oh, the XU ult missed. Yeah. So we didn't get anything off that, and that's kind of game. All right. I mean, that was a good find from ABO, but like again, I think that some of the setups that we had were really off this game for Fear Starforge. I don't mind this at all. You're going to lose all this shit with your comp anyway. This thing I found the most interesting, though, is that we kept clearing to the Phillips side. That was just kind of weird. Really weird game from Fear Starforge. Not take anything away from... I don't want to take anything away from AOE, but like for me, Fear Starforge, again, like they're the comp at a disadvantage, has to play out 3 lanes, and when they're out, they didn't play out their 3 lanes or rotate correctly, and AOE did, and I'm not expecting that in this matchup for sure. Like, Fear Starforge, all 5 of these guys have been in LCS at some point, even if I don't think 3 of them got a fair shot, you know? Philip probably got, like, the most fair shot, besides, obviously, ABO and XU, but still. Winston had 2-ish. Regardless. Only XU and ABO got full splits, let's put it that way. Actually, Philip technically did, but he wasn't supposed to have the full split. He was just... FlyQuest and that split, like, no one talked about it, but FlyQuest and Dignitas both had, like, I think the bottom, like, 4 or 5 top laners in the entire ecosystem back when it was Academy. Because, like, Tenacity and Jenkins were, like, sitting on the bench at that point. Like, they were better than the top laners that those teams had back then. Which I know was Philip Kumo, and I forget who it was for Dig. But I remember that, like, getting a lot of flack for that talking point as a Academy caster, and it was... like, people just, like, don't watch Academy, and they're like, oh, why the fuck would these teams have players better than who's in LCS, you know? Ended up being true. So Philip's grouped up now. Again, like, I find it, like, we funneled Philip a lot in this game, and now, like, he's getting grouped. Again, I think that the gold's more valuable on ABO on his side. We got Australian a little bit. We are going to send Philip back. And we lose an inhib. Oh, boy. It's a nice Bomba. It's a really good Zanya's, though, from Cupid, because then XU doesn't get a reset. Again, the Bomba and Viego do have a little bit of this synergy. Like, we bombed out of a Senna ult. I think Philip does the best he can here. Like, he is engaged, but... oh, nice W from Cupid. I mean, every like angle I see is Fear trying to get on the AOE, and AOE like being able to hold on because they have Udi or Aatrox. Not bad if people are jumping into you. Again, the Aatrox pick providing some value, especially outside of the side lane. And there's never really been an angle where the Aatrox is into the Yone, and it's really bad, so it's been okay. I said this angle is... And Cupid's a little bit narrow. It's a nice ult from X to get out of that. I feel like this is okay from Fear Starforge. How did this go wrong for AoE now? I mean, NXI was dead, so we do kind of push the pace of the game through this. Wixie's got to be careful. It's a good flash from Wixie. Yeah, it's a... I mean, the Wixie flash, like, I feel like... he eats 2 cooldowns for it and still goes down, which is a little bit of a bummer. And they get the reset and they still get the Drake, so it's fine. Yeah, the mid waves were bad because it inhib. I don't mind that from Fear Starforge. Like, they ended up getting a cooldown and the bonus kill. It's quite good for them. I just feel so bad. Like, every time I see ABO in a side lane, like, XU's not on that side and he's just on his own. Also, evolving tank item for ornament. Not great for XU. I don't think Star X is the item you want. I'm not sure, though. I don't know the math. I should probably go figure... I have a spreadsheet now. I should figure out the math, like what ornaments you want. I'm just going to usually default towards damage. Especially if you're playing Viego. I think a lot of players are going to be lazy about that. Hey, Doc Professor Sergeant Mr. J. It's going all right. Oh, boy. What was the double stun? Oh, he ran into his own Q. Win some. No, it could have been a 3-man knockup. Oh, it's a flick. Nice flick from Cupid. Yeah, I mean, that's a bummer from Winsome. I mean, again, it's an okay setup. XU. Yeah, I mean, if Winsome connects there, I think that Cupid doesn't get the combo off, right? So nice win from AoE. I wasn't expecting that to go to 3, but this one did. So let's see what game 3 looked like. Hey, there's the Ari. All right, again, Fearless. A lot of things taken away. First pick Jace, a bit of a flex, but it's probably going mid. We have a poke core. We have Alistar, Cassante, and Aphelios to hold the line. Meanwhile, for AoE, take a Sedge early. Playing Nid in the Sedge. We have Ezreal, so again, somewhat matching and denying a nice combo pick from Jace. And then Rakan into Alistar. What's gone? Not's gone. Not, Leona, Ornn, and Rel are all gone at support. So we're down to Rakan. I'd say Thresh is weak here. Is Kench? Kench would have been okay. I haven't seen any Kench. I think Kench is okay here. Kench is really lane dominant against Alistar. That's not that great, though. Nah, Rakan's fine. He gets to piggyback off Sedge. Nid's okay. Just depends on the comp. I think there is kind of enough CC, but the CC is not even great for Nid here. That said, you do have a DPS marksman, which I think synergizes better with Nid. Because for me, Nid's E is what's really OP. Renekton. We took away Jinx and Sivir into Ez. Okay, I don't mind those 2 takes. And then no Syndra or Zoe. So Cupid just got assassinated in draft. Renekton blind. We take Cassante into it. Renekton has some value this game. You can always hold the line in combo with Sedge. No Jax or Philip. Instead, it's going to be the Cassante. And then it's Ari into the Jace. So got to play on our timers here for AoE. We have to be aggressive early or else we're going to get outscaled a bit by Jace. All right, I'm not going to pull my cam up because we're going to see runes. We're going to talk about runes. Yeah, okay, this is troll as fuck. Holy shit. What did I witness? Yo, ABO is dead on my screen here, by the way. Breezy autoed XU. If you auto ABO and NXI flash autos and then E's, they're dead. Kench Ezreal is not that bad. Your Ezreal never dies. You can also go Lulu, but Lulu's just not played. High key, would have liked Lulu. Lulu's pretty vulnerable to the poke, but Lulu's, I don't think, is terrible here. You could also Soraka. I mean, Soraka in the Nid is not bad. Nid can never jump in. But you kind of get fisted by Jace. I'm thinking, though. I'm trying to cook. The really base pick would have been Taric, actually. Yeah, what if Breezy went Taric? And in the Nid Jace, it's not that hot. But you would have had Ezreal Sedge. Sedge Taric's really good. Alright, so top to bot. Is this solo queue? Pretty much. It's game 3 Fearless. Oh, this was too bad from NXI. Alright, Q-Pick. Decent sidestep. Connects with a charm. It's a flash for flash, so NXI can't proc a Z. It's gotten a lot of talk of late. And then NXI is stuck. Meanwhile, I gotta see what happened top. We had Barrack get aggressive into Philip. Nice sidestep from Barrack, actually. Well played. Let's go, Barrack. Oh, yeah, this is the bummer, though. It's like actually just like GG from here. I mean, with this logic, again, see Winsome coming. It's a bummer. Cubic burns Flash and dies, then we burn Flash, and it's not good. That is nice by Winsome. They had the wave in their favor, as it was 3-wave crash. This is already a bit safe. That is true. He is safe, but with Kench, he can play even more aggressive. You free him up to always be able to E in. Was well played by Winsome. All right, blue-purple timer here for Instinct. Able to step up and use it. Love that. So we have Grubs for Drake. Drake trade. This time, you're not going to take Grubs into the Renekton Says. So I think taking the Drake on the timer and then trying to make a play bot's very good here from XU. He's going to get a bonus camp for it too, along with some decent harass. Winsome's totally cool dying for this, by the way. It's very worth. So I'm 100% down for Winsome to trade. Also went on to Rakan. Even if it goes on to Ez misses waves, totally worth. I'm down for that from XU and from Fear. That's well played. Yeah, Winsome's going to die there. It was well played. The E from Wixie was also decent. It got around the spear, so yeah. Yeah, Winsome, I think the biggest thing for Winsome with me is that I don't think he has like this massive champ pool at support. But I think that some of the champs that I know Winsome on, he's very good at. Like Rakan, TK, Alistar, and Thresh. I think Winsome, like, I know he plays those champs really well. And he had a good rel game too, game 1, which is good to see, so. All right, Barrick's up a little bit in this matchup. Not quite as much as I want to see as Croc. I actually didn't check his Croc runes. I didn't see if he took attack speed or not. Nice punish for the W to being down. I like that. It's good from Barrick. Enchantress one trick? Yeah. That was kind of the meta. And he had Prince. Good defense here from Wixie. I think for me, if I'm Cupid here, I kind of want Cupid to like flash R. So I think Cupid had a kind of a weird fight here. Like I'm down for all this from Wixie, and this from NXI ends up being okay. I think if Cupid is able to like flash R here, they can maybe follow up on Instinct easier, because the first R doesn't get any ults down. Like, it would force Instinct to double Summon Spell. Cubby gets so chunked from this, and now you're just up against the poke where it's really bad. And Barrick doesn't have a TP. So you're just gonna die. And we see Philip. Philip sacks himself. Get two. I think Philip played this a little bit too fast. He could have held the door. Either that, or Philip needs to ult NXI and then E to XU. Because he would have had a W up again. Yeah, I think Keepik was a little bit indecisive there. And then this is really well done by ABO. No, kind of. It was close. But I still think this game's, like, really cooked. Now it's Frozen Fist. No, this Bramble shit. It's Frozen Fist for Philip, because when you get Frozen Fist, you can you have a small window where you can actually kill Renekton. You have a window. And, I mean, I think that after the mid play, this game got way easier for your Star Forge, because for me, the way that, like, this game was winnable is if you have Ahri that can get mid prio and then collapse. And once mid went the way it was, like, Cupid's never going to get mid prio here. Now, this is well managed. I really like this from Cupid. Waits for the guaranteed CC to connect until Cupid throws R. That's really good. We have Treadies for Cassante. Okay. Okay, Cubby, when will esports winter be over and esports spring start? In spring? I mean, Travis got 3 new partners, guys. No, it's whenever, I don't know. It's a little bit tricky. I think that Saudi money will be the next, like, pump and dump scheme for esports, then we'll see what's going to resuscitate it from there, or if anything can resuscitate it during that. Nice sequence here from Wixie to chunk Instinct. Instinct's on wards in the bot side, so Wixie finds the WQ, which is quite big. Wixie's doing a decent job on the Ezreal holding the line, so. I don't think Instinct has the greatest guns for this. I will say the green-purple has some value with Chase Nid, but... Phillips W also, like, gets reacted to. It's like, he gets Wixie Flash for it, but... I think the angle here is... You pull Barrack, and if you get Barrack, like, over here, after an R, from Kasate, it's actually much more doable. That said, a lot of things swing and miss here. Yeah, not enough damage in the RE yet. Yeah, I don't think Ari's going to have enough damage this game. That's the other issue. Yeah. Next side dies on a retake. That was a little bit weird. Because it looked like, to me, that Cupid and Barrack were both out of there. So Cupid's going to take... I mean, Cupid can't even stay for that turret. He's going to base. You can always delete your waves as Renekton. I don't like in this formation. Like I really don't know how AOE can play the game. Like you're gonna get Nid Jace, Shock Blast, Nid Q, Nid E. Nid E should be on Instinct too. Like and Alex has to flash out. It's really hard. And they're gonna actually stall this out and hit the wave. That's a nice sidestep there. Ezreal ult split the uprights. It kind of sucks. He's throwing it blind in the brush. But yeah, just play one. Like they're so strong already, they can play one more wave and still get the Drake. I like that. I will say that like their waves aren't fantastic for this. So like looking at the map and the waves, there is points to be made to like try and do the Drake now, so you can get ABO to maybe TP top and get pressure that way. But I think that if they maintain that map state, they're always gonna win. Yeah, so I think by maybe they played a little bit too slow, but they do guarantee they get the Drake, which is fine. Because now they can play for bot. So they're still ahead in the play. They have a big-ass wave bot. And they have Herald. Okay, this is good. Yeah, they had Herald. Okay, this is really good. I mean, I'm down here, by the way. For instead of ABO deleting these next two waves, if he based and went top, I think it'd be a little bit better. So I think it is a one crash scenario. Keep finding Jay's gold. So you can have Aphelios get all the way in. And Jace would still have TP to answer, so. Where's Moosehater? He wasn't in on this series. I don't know. That was a mystery to us all. I mean, Philip, like, nearly solos Wixie. He gets him in such a bad spot, though. Like, Wixie does his best, but... And this is nice from FlyQuest. This is a really good... Or FlyQuest, Fear Star Forge. This is a really good angle. It's a good angle. The only way that this is playable is if Barrack, like, sees this and is able to get a good TP in. How does Barrack react? Oh, he just gets the fuck out. That hurts. It's now Baron's play. If they really wanted it. They don't have a comp for... Or I guess Instinct stuck bots, so never mind. I mean, Instinct still gets clean up two waves. I get top outer from this. I mean, Wixie keeps on doing a pretty solid job of getting Instinct low. Like, but the issue is that like if Instinct gets a Vamp Scepter, I mean, this all goes away. It's like this is your spike to hit as Ezreal. And Jace can deal with Renekton somewhat at this point too. Nice flash from ABO. APO is still a little bit Narnia. I think he had to take the Blast Cone over. Did Axu try and hit it? Did Axu hit it for him? Oh, he hit it himself. Oops. Good commit from Barrick. Like, high key is actually creates a decent angle for AOE. Yeah. Wixie dash. Dude, it's if Wixie plays this better, it's winnable. But Winsome combos in because of the Ian. I can understand wanting to execute Instinct in that moment, but he gets the quad instead. Okay. I mean, it's a little ogre at this point. Hey, they always keep Instinct kind of out, but NXI dashes in and then it's ogre. I know it was already kind of ogre before that, but yeah. Cubic's getting soloed out by Philip. Oh no. I mean, it was a decent run for AoE. I think that like game 2, they definitely punished some of the poor map movements I've seen from Fear Starforge. I think Fear Starforge do have a bit of issues with like being really disciplined around their tempo so far this early season. I still think this is going to be one of our better teams. Like the expectation for these guys was to really threaten for top 2. The new event that's announced. Oh, that's a big shock blast. Yeah, I think Instinct's been keeping decent guns too throughout a lot of these fights. Like blue purple, blue red, playable. I think green purple is like kind of butt, but this game I can actually make an argument for it. There are worse combos than green purple. As long as it's not red purple, we're chilling. Because we are, yeah, blue red's chill. It's really chill. Woo! Ouch. That's a big Ophelio assault. Yeah, Alistar Cassante and then having Nidalee buff up this Aphelios is pretty nice. We're kind of chilling. Ooh, good barrier. Good job. Alright, GG's. Right, GG's, yeah. Alright, congrats to Fear Starforge on the 2-1. If you guys enjoyed that, feel free to like, comment, subscribe on my YouTube. And if you guys want to tune in these VoD reviews, they're live on twitch.tv/CubbyXX as we are now. So we'll see you guys for the next one.